Hello everybody. My name is Dahlia and welcome to my English class. Today I would like to talk about 7 important reasons why most of the students can't speak English in spite of having a lots of educational degrees. But remember, I'm not talking about those people or students who are already very good at speaking in English. I'm only talking about those people or students who can't speak English, although they have achieved a lots of educational degrees like masters, BBA, BCA, even I have noticed there are many researchers. They also can't speak English fluently. What are the reasons? In my short period of my teaching journey, I have found some major reasons and I am going to discuss today in this video. So please watch the video till the end. Let's get started. Number 1, lack of seriousness. I have seen many students in the society. They are actually not serious of learning the language. Believe me, if you are not serious about learning the language, I think you shouldn't deserve to be fluent in English language because you will never be able to be fluent in English language. So the first and foremost thing is you must have to be very, very serious of learning the language. Number 2, students try to translate English from their native language like Punjabi, Marathi, Gujarati, okay, Hindi, Bengali. But believe me, it is not the right way to develop your fluency. I have been learning the language for about 4 years. From my practical experience, I'm telling you will never be able to improve your fluency if you try to translate your English from your native language. I never did it. What you have to do? You have to think in English and you have to speak in English. That's it. You can't translate from your native language. Got it? Number 4, the examination preparation focused on grammar like vocabulary, phrasal verbs, tenses, parts of speech, and many things. Okay? But there is no actively speaking practice. Let me share a very real incident from my life. Once upon a time, I was a student of Ramakrishna Mission Institute of Culture in Calcutta. I noticed a large number of students used to get a lot of marks in grammar examination, but they couldn't speak English a bit. Why? Because they used to take preparation for getting good marks in the examination, but they did not focus on improving their fluency. They did not practice speaking classroom. Number 3, students never talk to people outside of the classroom. It is one of the biggest mistakes most of the students make. When I started learning the language, what I used to do, I used to talk to everyone in English in spite of having a lots of mistakes. When you are in the classroom, 1 hour, you get time to talk to your teacher. And what about the rest of the time? Because your teacher will not be with you 24 hours. What do you have to do? You have to practice. You have to be responsible for your life. This is also the biggest problem, biggest mistake most of the students make. They don't communicate with anyone outside of the classroom. So the thing is that if you have to improve your fluency, of course you should learn grammar. It's really very important. I believe it. But if you do not practice speaking, it doesn't matter how much you know about grammar, you will never be able to implement and you will never be able to be fluent in English. Okay? So please do practice speaking actively. It is very important. The next one is lack of confidence. Since I have started teaching my students, and I have been noticing one major problem, that is most of the students have lack of confidence. While we are communicating with people, it's very important to use our body language properly, our hand gestures, and many things which are really important during communicating with people. And if we really have to show the people our overall personality, it's very important to be confident. And most of the students don't have that much confidence to show their overall personality properly. Okay, and also while we are talking to people in English language, it is very important to be confident. I would like to share definitely when I started learning the language, I still remember very clearly I was really confident. In spite of making a lots of mistakes, I used to speak to people without having scared of making mistakes. I was always very much confident because I had just one thing in my mind: I have to learn the language anyhow. Now, the question is how to develop your confidence. Number one is you should talk to people, you should talk to different types of people. That is really very, very important to develop our confidence. Now you can definitely ask me that, ma'am, I don't have anyone so that I can talk to that person and I can develop my confidence. Then remember one thing: nobody has time to think about you. Everybody is busy in their lives. Maybe English is very important in your life, but it cannot be important for other people. Then what you have to do? You shouldn't depend on others because you have to be the responsible of your life. Okay? So you have to talk to people, you have to find out the way how to develop your confidence. You can do one thing: you can come in front of camera and record your videos, upload your videos every day. So what you're going to do basically, if you are really very much shy person, the door of your room and start uploading your videos alone. Okay, say something in English and try to and record it, and after uploading your videos, please watch it again and again and again. I'm telling you, it is really an amazing way to develop your personality and also fluency. Okay, because when you start watching your videos, that will be really easier for you to rectify where exactly you are making mistakes. Okay, and also that will be very, very helpful to understand, are you able to use your body language properly or not. Believe me, it is very, very effective way to develop your body language and overall personality, and also it's very important to improve your confidence. So please do it. The next point is, I'm feeling really very sad to see that there are many teachers who are also responsible for that. Why? Because do you really think if a teacher teaches English in the classroom in Bengali language or any other language in order to his or her mother tongue, students will improve their English? They will be fluent in English? No, not possible. Just think about your school life. Let me tell you about my school life. When I was a student of high school or higher secondary school, my English teachers used to enter the classroom and start teaching English in Bengali language. This is number one. Second one, nobody told us speaking English is really very important in our life. Number three, there is no spoken English class is included in many schools still now. I think every school has to include a spoken English special class so that students can understand, because they have to hire a teacher from spoken English field, and that teacher will teach the students why it is very important to be fluent in English language. Okay, that's why I'm telling teachers are also responsible. Listening is the first stage of learning any language skill. So if teachers teach English in the classroom in Bengali language or any kind of mother tongue in order to his or her language, then students will never be able to improve their fluency. Not possible. Okay, so my request to all the teachers, please teach English in the classroom in English language. It is the only way to develop their fluency. Last but not the least, I would like to say to all of you, practice. What I always suggest to all my students, because practice is the only key to learn anything. It is not about to learn a language, or it is not about just learning English language. Whatever you want to achieve in your life, practice is the key. Okay? So I hope you all have enjoyed the video. If anybody has any kind of comment or feedback, definitely share. And if you have any kind of question, you may definitely ask me. And I will surely try my level best to get you back. Okay? Bye-bye.